All right, time to head to the races, get an update on Oaklawn for the weekend. As Lang Whitman joins us here on the Morning Rush, it's another weekend brought to you at the races by Brothers Roofing and by Calico County, just off Rogers Avenue behind Randall Ford. Lang, good morning. Glad to have you back this week. The cold weather has delayed or canceled racing. Still going to have racing for the weekend, just not today to start the weekend on Friday.
Yeah, glad to be back this week, Tommy. A little illness got me down last week, but I'm back in the saddle this week. And, yes, as you mentioned, racing is canceled today. Oaklawn does plan on racing live tomorrow and Sunday, but they are moving back the first post time tomorrow from 12:30 p.m. to 1 p.m., maybe give another 30 minutes or so for that ground to unthaw, as temps look to be maybe in the low 40s tomorrow, so everything should go off without a hitch. Normal post time of 12:30 for Sunday, as temps look to be about 50 degrees.
I would imagine this will be a night where they keep the tractors on the track and keep that dirt moving all night long as best they can to keep it thawed out, because Saturday's supposed to feature the $150,000 American Beauty Stakes. Tell us about this big stakes race on Saturday.
Yeah, the $150,000 American Beauty has drawn a competitive field of 9 entrants led by Little Tootsie from the barn of Tom Amos. Giovanni Franco is going to be in the ride. And, Perfect Happiness, Abrogate, Wildwood Beauty, Sarah Harper. These are other horses that are in the race that I think will have a say in who does win the race. It's going to be a very competitive race, as I mentioned, and I look forward to seeing that tomorrow.
Give us an update on the jockey and trainer standings. Now we're, just over a month into racing. We've had 7 or 8 weeks now, so kind of where do things stand going into the latter part of January?
Yeah, the leading jockey is still Francisco Arrieta from the last time we checked. He's at 20 wins now for the meet. We've had a change at the leading trainer. Was Brad Cox last time we looked. Now it's Steve Asmussen with 14 wins on the meet.
And moving into January, still got plenty of time to the first weekend in May and the Kentucky Derby May 7th, but still not too early to start paying attention to Derby points in these races that are generating some of these points.
Yeah, there's a big race down at the fairgrounds this weekend, the LeCompte Stakes, where they offer some Kentucky Derby points. As we move into next weekend at Oaklawn, I believe it's the Southwest Stakes, and there'll be more Kentucky Derby points on the line at Oaklawn, and we'll dive into that next week.
All right, we'll get to that, and plus any of your picks for this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, and even have picks for races around the country available at the Railbird 333.
Yeah, just give me a holler on Twitter or Facebook, and we can get everything going for this weekend.
And want to mention we got a new podcast coming up. You and our friend Scott are going to have a new podcast coming really soon. Ty, what were you saying?
I was going to say, I've actually posted already. It's loaded up. So, and this is typically Lane's been popping on with us for about 3 or 4 minutes every Friday, but him and Scott went 30 minutes. It's great content. And if you're a horse racing fan, you can find it on our Hit That Line podcast network, Lane.
Yeah, we recorded that last night for the first time doing anything like that. So Scott and I will kind of tinker with the format going forward. We're kind of making it up as we went along, and we dive into the American Beauty on there for a good maybe 10 minutes. We talk about another race at Oaklawn. We talk about the LeCompte race I mentioned down at the fairgrounds in New Orleans, and maybe we talk a little bit about the NFL playoffs as well.
All right, so we'll check that out for you. All right, Lang, have a fruitful and successful weekend. We'll talk to you next Friday.
I'm looking forward to it, Tommy.
All right, you can get that expanded podcast. If you love horse racing, check it out online at hitthatline.com.
BetOnline would like to wish you a happy new betting year as we continue our march to the playoffs and beyond. BetOnline remains the #1 spot for all the best sports wagering action for 2022. New year and a new updated desktop and mobile wagering to sign up today and receive your 50% welcome bonus on your first deposit. Just use our promo code BELIEVE to get started. That's BLEAV. From football, basketball, hockey, boxing, and UFC, right to your favorite Vegas casino games. Don't wait to take advantage of all the amazing offers available for 2022. BetOnline is the fastest and easiest way to wager on all your favorite sports. BetOnline, where the game starts.